Good afternoon. This is Brett Hayworth for Siouxland Public Media News. Longtime South Dakota politician Tim Johnson died Tuesday at the age of 77, according to a family spokesperson. Johnson, a Democrat, served nearly a decade in the South Dakota state legislature before winning a seat in the U.S. House in 1987. After 10 years as the lone representative for the state of South Dakota, he won a seat and served 3 terms in the U.S. Senate for 18 more years in federal office. Dre Samuelson was Johnson's chief of staff. He said it's hard to imagine someone living a life more meaningful and impactful than Tim Johnson. Samuelson said Johnson succeeded in reaching goals that he had as a young man way beyond his wildest dreams. He was one of the last Democrats to hold statewide office or congressional office in South Dakota. He never lost an election, and Johnson's last election win was in 2008. He was a graduate of the University of South Dakota and lived much of his life in Vermillion. Additionally, USD is set to host a grand opening ceremony for the newly renovated South Dakota Union Building on Thursday. The South Dakota Union Building along Clark Street got $8 million in improvements. The South Dakota Union is the home to USD's Department of Psychology, Psychological Services Center, the Disaster Mental Health Institute, and more. It was built in 1930, and in spite of the Department of Psychology being one of USD's largest departments, the building had not undergone any major updates since it opened. That work took place over the last 18 months and included changes to modernize classrooms and student spaces, add new clinic spaces, and enhance research laboratory space. Department of Psychology Chairman Doug Peterson said the renovations have greatly improved the learning environment for the state's future mental health professionals. For Siouxland Public Media News, I'm Brett Hayworth.